pretty surprised we made the U-turn there. Oh, this sounds really nice. That V6 exhaust sounds excellent from the inside. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Peter's AutoVlog. In today's video, we're gonna get behind the wheel of this 2022 Ford F-150 Raptor. Very excited to get behind the wheel of this third generation Ford Raptor. Even though it's the V6 with a little more mild options, but still awesome to get behind the wheel of this F-150 Raptor. Now, I want to give a big shout out, guys, before we go on, to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this Ford Raptor. Obviously, it's a fantastic truck. Big thank you to them for allowing me some time with this beautiful truck. So, alright, guys, this one that we have with us here, I'm not going to get into a depth of all the features of the F-150. Just going to focus on what specialties the Ford Raptor basically gives you. Now, of course, guys, this one here is done in Oxford white. This one is option off with the Rhapsody Blue Ricardo seat interior option package, which is awesome. Love those interior blue seats, so we'll see them in just a few moments. So coming on, guys, here, this is just a recap on this one here. This is done with the 30. This just has a regular 35-inch tires, no 37 package, no graphics package. This one doesn't have any real power in the back except for a connection, but no power on board, and basically no sunroof as well. So it's more of a, mildly option off. For Raptor does have the 801 package, which gives you all the interior amenities, cool seats, heated seats, power this, power that, interior wise 18-inch speaker system, 18 speaker system inside. But other than that, this is basically more of a base F-150 Raptor, which I love. I love this interior. This exterior Oxford white looks really well and works well with all the the black moldings and everything. That way, I really like the way this looks. Kind of the same. This is kind of what I would expect my F-150 Raptor to be, although I might go for the Raptor R. Sorry, let's just kind of taking a quick walk around here. Of course, we got basically your running boards. These are Raptor specific running boards. You can see we got the beautiful aluminum wheels. These are 17-inch wheels with, of course, 35-inch tires. Now, of course, here coming to the back, guys, we got LED lighting. We got your Raptor badge here in the back. Now, this one doesn't have the black molding here in the back, with the black applique, as they call it. So, but it looks kind of cleaner this way, which like it. Of course, we got your hitch already to hitch. Now, obviously, the Ford has a special towing rating. I'll put that up for you guys on the screen, and also, of course, payload capacities. Now, this one here, it is equipped with the automatic door opening, as you can see, guys, here in the back, part of that 801 package. So it's really cool. Then this does not go up automatically, but obviously it's plenty of space here for your back. Of course, here we got the 6-foot bed here in the back, which is awesome. Excuse me, we got the 5.5-inch bed up here in the back. I'm kind of confusing with I just drove an F-250, so we do have at least a 3-prong connection here in the back, 400 watt there for at least, but this is it's not option off with the 2 kilowatt optioned off power source that you can do in this truck. So no, of course, this one doesn't have either the step here, the big step here to put in the back. It's not option with it, and also no workbench or no work surface here as well at all. Those are all options you can add, and I will definitely add them on, because obviously those are awesome options to have on an F-150. So let's go ahead, guys, and I'll put the door up here. Pretty easy to do, very nice and light. Of course, we got a camera and we got a light and reverse camera, as you can see, guys. Really awesome the way this is. So over here, guys, coming here to the back, as you can see, guys, love those huge wheels. Obviously, we got huge brakes as well. Of course, you can see, guys, the Raptor specific FOX live valve shock, which are fantastic. Now this one here, the new 3rd generation, has a 5-link rear suspension, which makes it much better handling off-road. Of course, it got special, you know, reinforced chassis, bigger sway bars, all kinds of fantastic. So I'm gonna put all the information, guys, either here on the screen for you or in the description of the video. But lots of fantastic things that the Ford Raptor has to know for the new 3rd generation. Now, of course, you can get the 37 package, which is a different, you know, valving for the shocks and everything because of the bigger, heavier wheels and tires. But I really love the way this thing actually looks in 35. It looks much better like this. I think. In the front, of course, we got all kinds of skid plates here on the bottom to protect underneath the plate. Of course, this is this being the 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo V6 engine. This one also has a more heavy duty radiator. Of course, we got transmission cooling, all that stuff. Basically, the main way this is designed for this Raptor is basically going, you know, Baja racing, which is, you know, going pretty good pace or fast paces through the desert, you know, at a high pace, you know, like the Baja 1000 race. This is basically what this truck is meant for. You know, it's not meant for really rock crawling or anything like that. This is basically, you know, of course you can do some light and stuff like that. Obviously, we had some of my favorite YouTube. If you guys follow Speed Street 717, he recently took one of these with the 37 package and basically broke it, not even a quarter of the way into that. But I think, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, there might be some pieces that this might have, you know, the toe links might be a little weaker, but you know, depends on what kind of, you know, terrain you're putting these things through. So obviously, this is more for off-road, heavy duty, you know, high-speed terrain instead of heavy duty rock crawling. I think that's, you know, what these Raptors are. Now, it's not an excuse, of course, but obviously, you know, I think, you know, the Ford engineers designed this to be a little more of a, you know, Baja truck than a rock crawling into, you know, high heels. But that's just, you know, what I think of my opinion is. But, you know, so let's take a quick look at what's powering this F-150 Raptor. Let's see the blue interior, awesome. All right, guys, so here we have the Ford Performance 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. This is producing 450 horsepower, 510 pound-feet of torque. Of course, this is going through a 10-speed automatic transmission and going through the all-wheel drive system, the 4x4 system that this Raptor has. Now, obviously, this is, you know, fantastic power plant. You're looking for mileage, you're looking around 12 miles, 13 miles per gallon on average of combined city. I'll put those statistics of the mileage here on the screen for you guys. But awesome engine nonetheless. And for 23, of course, we got the option of the 5.2 liter 700 horsepower supercharged V8 from the GT500, which is awesome. I can't wait to get behind the wheel of one of those girls. And this has got plenty of power. Obviously, not everybody is enthused with the V6 noise, but that's what Ford gave us. There's still plenty of powerhouse, plenty of torque in this engine, and it's proven itself to be pretty good. So there we go, guys, for the power plant of this F-150 Raptor. Let's go ahead and put the hood down and let's get inside. There we go. All right, guys, let's go and check out the interior of this F-150 Raptor. Of course, this one is equipped with the Rhapsody Blue Recaro seat option. As you can see, guys, we got a kind of like a blue texture here with the red stitching, which looks fantastic. As you can see, got plenty of space for all your things here. The Bang & Olufsen speakers here, the aluminum grill, bit of aluminum accent here as well, which is awesome. Now coming here, guys, take a look at the seats. Really awesome the way they look. I mean, I love this, the way these are textured. Of course, you got a bit of kind of orange red stitching, of course, with a bit of leather, and of course the alcantara here with the blue. It's really awesome. As you can see, guys, here we have basically your center armrest with more places to put your cups, and of course here we got seat heaters in the back, AC outlets, and of course here we got a 12-volt and also basically USB connections and a house sprung here connection there as well. So it's really cool. Of course, this one's equipped with rubber floor mats as well. You know, as you can see, that stitching continues here to the back of the front seat, which is that blue color in it, which looks really fantastic. So let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. As you can see, here we are inside of this Raptor's interior, which is really awesome. Obviously, this one has a sunroof. As you can see, we got a couple of speakers here for that system here. So basically, look at the blue interior, which just looks fantastic. It's awesome. Of course, as I just mentioned, of course, all the center thing for your AC outlets here, of course, more cup holders here, and just fantastic. Plenty of room, as you can see, guys. I'm about 5'11", and of course, got plenty of room here, even though the seat's back where I sit. So awesome interior nonetheless, guys, and there we go. Really cool interior. So as you can see, guys, the same blue theme of that interior, which is really cool. I really love this material. It feels kind of between a cloth and a plastic. It feels fantastic. Of course, we got some aluminum trim here, so you can see, guys, controls for your windows and mirrors and all that kind of stuff. Speaker system. Of course, here you got your static running board here, as you can see, guys. But of course, we got here the Ford scuff plate, which is really cool. Ford Performance, looks fantastic. Rubber floor mat, you can see Raptor logo floor mat, which is awesome. This has got the Rhapsody Blue interior, which looks fantastic. fantastic. These seats have plenty of side bolstering, as you can see. These are Ricardo seats with an awesome interior. As you can see, guys, it looks alcantara look with the leather. Red stitching looks fantastic. So see the red leather steering wheel here, as you can see as well. Really cool what all this interior is, guys. It's basically your standard F-150, but just love this interior option and this Raptor. Let's go, guys, and get inside. Of course, we got the little American flag here, which is an awesome little detail. Let's go ahead, guys, and grab inside. All right, guys, we're inside of this Ford Raptor, which is fantastic. I just love this interior. Plenty of visibility in this. Of course, we don't have a sunroof, which will bring a little more light, but that's okay. But I just love all the interior accents of this thing. This does not have any carbon fiber or anything like that, except for a little bit here in the doors. But other than that, this is basically your aluminum trim here in the inside, and it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead, guys, and get this F-150 Raptor started. Let's go ahead and press that. So we get that 3.5 liter, of course, with more of an active exhaust, a little more exotic exhaust on this girl. Let's go ahead and just adjust our seats a little bit here. And let's go ahead and put in our seatbelt, because we're going to go on a quick test drive on this one. Not too long, obviously. This is a specialty truck. I'm not going to put a ton of miles on it, but this one's got about 90 miles on this one. Before we close the door, let's take a quick look at and hear that V8. The V8. I wish. Let's go ahead and hear that 3.5 liter V6. Now, of course, this is with the valve closed. I've not put this thing on sport yet, just to give you a quick. Obviously, it doesn't sound too bad. It's got a pretty unique system, and of course, for 2020, for this third generation, for 2021, when this first generation came out, Ford did do the best it can to make the exhaust sound pretty good. So, obviously, from a V6, it doesn't sound bad. I mean, it's got a kind of a semi-exotic look, and of course, this is a very similar engine that's put into the Ford GT as well. So it can't be sounding that bad, and of course, you can get used to it, of course, with the power and everything. So. Not too bad at all. Sorry, guys, you can see all the aluminum here, which is really awesome when this all is done. Let's go ahead and close the door to get a little more quietness in here. Love that this seating is just fantastic. Really different, since I've done quite a bit of King Ranch specials right now. This F-150 feels so much different. This is more of my taste with the alcantara, with the blue stitching and all the, with the red stitching and blue alcantara. Definitely, this is the way I will spec my Raptor. Definitely, this is the way. So, guys, just quick here, because we got a Raptor little badge here, as you can see, guys, embroidered there. A little more straight here in the middle. Of course, we got your 10-speed automatic here. Of course, we got my phone is charging there with the wireless charging, USB connections, of course, dual zone AC, heated cooled seats, all that kind of stuff that basically comes standard with the higher end or the higher trimmed F-150s. 12-inch screen here, of course, double glove boxes, as you can see, guys, here. A bit of the carbon fiber look here as well, and of course, you get a little more stitching here on the top of the dash, and of course, the speakers here that are part of this 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen system that this has, which sounds fantastic. Yes, fantastic sound system that this Raptor has. Of course, we got navigation, all kinds of controls. We got lighting, all the crazy stuff. Of course, we got different cameras as well. If we go to the cameras, we got rear cameras. This doesn't have all the 360 ones, but we got plenty of cameras. I see you can look at the bed camera, all that kind of stuff. Great graphics as well. Actually, I just got off an F-250. Kind of the same graphics, of course. Really awesome the way they were done. So, of course, this has got Ford's Copilot 360, which gives you lane assist, lane departure, all kinds of crazy things. Of course, I don't think I don't think the F-150 Raptors offer, for example, the Blue Cruiser yet. That might be an option that Ford integrates later, but I don't think this one. But we do have, of course, specific off-road modes, and you can put the camera here for the off-road mode, a front camera, rear camera, all kinds of great things you can do. So, but other than that, guys, of course, this also has the workbench here, where you can put this here on the top. If you can just press this button here. That's actually not as loud as the one in the King Ranch. So as you can see, guys, here's your workbench here you can use to put all your stuff here, have lunch, something like that, and just bring this up here, and there we go, guys. Get this thing back up here as well. So really cool, guys. As you can see, now, of course, going here to the Raptor stuff, of course, we got a really thick steering wheel. As you can see, guys, really awesome kind of performance steering wheel. We got your big pedals here in the back for changing gears. And, of course, we got the orange staging here as well with the little red orange, little bit tape, kind of like a race, kind of course, a race car type of steering wheel that this has. Love all the details that we have here as well. And, of course, we get a 10-inch screen here that's part of the all digital, basically digital instrumentation, which looks fantastic. All the F-150 that I've done has this one here as well, and just a fantastic screen, the digital screen that really helps out. And it's one of the best screens you can get for the F-150. All this included in this Ford Raptor. But so we go ahead, guys, to input this thing on drive. All right, guys, so let's stop here a little bit, because I forgot to mention before we go on, let's check out the drive modes, because obviously I'm just so excited to get this thing to drive. I forgot the modes, but we're on sport mode, and we got real different modes. As you can see, guys, we are in sport, where we got basically tow and haul. Trailer, we got snow and ice. Now we go back to the sports mode. We do have, as you can see, normal. We got off-road. We have basically Baja, which is kind of, this truck is basically meant to do, and we do have rock and crawl as well. Now I don't think that, of course you get that option. I don't think this is much of a heavy rock crawler, as you can see, but we're gonna back to sports, since we're gonna be basically on road and just give it a little quick run. Not a huge basically test drive, but at least the feel, the way this feels, the engine and suspension compared to, for example, the Ford FX4 and the Tremor that I've driven. This is gonna be a really nice quick experience with this third generation Raptor. So let's go ahead, guys, and go ahead and go out for a drive. We're going to put this in drive mode. Let's go ahead and check out the reverse camera. As you can see, plenty of really great graphics. Of course, we got the 360 here. As you can just put the reverse camera here on the bed. Of course, you do the 360 here in the back as well. All the things you want to do, gives you the whole screen for that. So a really awesome system that this Ford has included with all the backup systems and everything. So let's go ahead, guys, and do a quick drive with this girl here and get behind the wheel of this $90,000 truck. And as you can see, guys, so this one here is equipped, this one is $79,000, $79,800. I'll put that so you can see, guys, there. This one does have a market adjustment for $10,000 for $89,420 what they're asking for this Raptor. Now this does have no sunroof and no 37 package, anything like that, but of course, you know, this is still a fantastic truck. Even in this spec, in the Lewis blue interior, it just feels fantastic too. So we're in sport, guys. Obviously, that gives a little more sporting noise, and of course, the pedals are fantastic. We're just gonna leave it in just in regular. Just gonna take a quick drive, guys, just to turn around and see how this feels. Yeah, the engine feels very, very responsive. Transmission, wow, really feels cool. I'm not gonna put a big step in it because obviously, just fix this a little bit, guys, here in the rear mirror. Now obviously this is still a brand new truck with 90 miles. Obviously, you know, Bartow Ford is very kind enough to lend me a truck like this, which is very specific, and but this thing feels good. And obviously if you give it a little bit of power, yeah, this thing goes. It's got plenty of power. I can only imagine the V8 with 700 horsepower is gonna be crazy, given this has got plenty of power. And this feels, you know, getting the feel of this truck, it just feels fantastic. It's very, very obviously it feels like an off-road truck, what kind of vibe I was expecting. In terms of the handling, once we reach this straightaway here, I mean, the steering has got some pretty good directness to it, and this doesn't feel bad. I mean, this thing's got its eagerness to turn. Of course, it's got body roll, but it's not that, doesn't feel like uncontrollable like, say, a regular F-150 would feel. This has got a more, of course, it's got, you know, a bigger stance, of course, you know, and of course the big tires are really nice and big, heavy, you know, thick BFGoodrich off-road tires. But this thing feels fantastic. But also, guys, on the other side, it feels comfortable. The suspension is very comfortable. You know, I'm not feeling any type of what you will call craziness. It's pretty quiet, and obviously the engine responds very well. It's got plenty of torque. Now the brakes, the brakes have a very, very good. As you can see, the brakes feel very good, very confident, inspiring, and nice progressive brake to them. Wow, I'm very impressed with this Raptor, more than I was expecting it to be. It does feel quite different, to say, than the Tremor, sending the FX4 package. This feels quite different, to be honest. Very, very different. So let's go ahead, guys, and just a quick turn around here. Wow, very, very nice. I mean, this thing just feels fantastic. Let's see if I can do a quick U-turn. Yes, guys, it's the same as ergonomics as all the Raptors and the F-150. Let's see if we can make this a U-turn here, guys. Here, yes, it made it. Wow, pretty surprised we made the U-turn there. Oh, this sounds really nice. That V6 exhaust sounds excellent from the inside. I don't know if there's any piping going on with speaker engine piping through the interior. I don't know, but this sounds really nice. And this picks up really nice too. It's got plenty of power. The torque is fantastic. Obviously, for over 500 pound-feet of torque, and it's a 10-speed automatic. Just shifts pretty quickly. I think Ford has done a little bit better job of programming this 10-speed automatic, which is obviously, it's got a lot of gears to work through. But wow, very impressed with this F-150 Raptor. I can imagine the Raptor R. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be basically the same suspension, just, you know, with the bigger tires, and obviously, you know, another 200 some horsepower. It's gonna be crazy. But this thing feels fantastic overall. I mean, the steering wheel, the thick steering wheel feels excellent in your hands, makes you feel in control, and doesn't have, you know, this thing feels pretty cool. It feels pretty active, feels pretty fun. And I can just only imagine taking one of these off-road and really putting it through what it was really engineered for. So So let me know, guys, if you guys like this type of content. Let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing and liking these videos. Thank you for being here with me, guys. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and thank you guys here for enjoying this. Hope you guys are bringing some information on this F-150 Raptor. So fantastic truck, guys. Obviously not easy to grab. I almost had another one, but this thing, even though they're asking 10,000 more, they're selling. So I'm sure they come in, maybe they don't get the full 10, maybe 7, 5, whatever Bartow Ford's willing to take. But these things are not easy to come by, and I'm sure this one's not going to be here too long. And this one's got about 90, I picked it up with 90 miles on it. So they've been test driving this one here, but this thing feels fantastic. I mean, what a great truck. I just really comfortable. The seats are great as well. Even though this is a recorder, they feel very comfortable, and they're also, obviously the cooling feels fantastic. You can get them. This is also heat. I don't think this thing's massaged like the ones in the F250, but man, this thing just feels very sporty. I'm very shocked how good this F-150 feels, to be honest. This Raptor feels fantastic. There we go, guys. Coming to the conclusion, guys, of getting behind the wheel of this third generation Ford Raptor with the V6. I'm shocked. I mean, that sounds nice. Obviously, everybody wants that Holland V8, and of course, the T-Rex is very intimidating with that V8. It's got much more power. Of course, this is not as fast, and obviously, if you saw Street Speed 717's video, this thing's getting smoked by the CR2 from Chevrolet. Obviously, but obviously the V8 is gonna make a difference. Obviously, they're gonna be very expensive, as I've seen. Even though with $110,000 price tag, they're gonna sell probably close to 150, give or take, in between there, whatever someone is willing to pay for the Raptor R. But this is here, guys. It's a fantastic truck. Love this interior. I wish this thing had a sunroof, and it'll be perfect. This is the way I would spec this F-150 Raptors. But thanks so much, guys, for being here with me. Thank you so much. If you guys have had some sort of Raptor like this, let me know what your experience has been. Please comment below, and I appreciate, guys, everyone here looking at this channel, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here with me, guys. If you haven't done so, guys, subscribe, support the channel. I thank you so much here for being with me here, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.